Hello, ladies and gentlemen from the Starknet fam. Welcome to our weekly StarkStream. It's a pleasure to have you here. And what a February we've just experienced, guys. So February is finally over. We are on the first day of March, and we can say that February has been the craziest month in Starknet history, and also like in my life, I would add, because we experienced a lot of news, and obviously the Starknet token launch above all, and a lot of dramas, a lot of good things and good vibes, and a lot of additional news, and also a lot of new features and news that were launched together or around the Stark token launch. So a lot to talk about, and we covered most of the news that happened in February in the previous Stark streams. And during the past week, actually, it was definitely more quiet, and we managed to breathe a bit as well, also personally, because I needed some days off, or at least I slowed down a bit, and it helped me a lot. But regardless of that, there's still a lot to cover for this week, absolutely. So let's get it started, and let me know how you feeling, how is it going, how was your week, in the comment section. And so in these episodes, we'll be speaking about the highlights from the week, how the DeFi Spring is going like. Then we'll cover some projects that launched, some important features and news during this week. And then we'll also move to our usual Starknet on-chain gaming magazine, where we'll also give a Blobbert away by playing the Wheel of Fortune. And the people who have shared, who have liked and shared our announcement about the StarkStream will have the chance to win a Blobbert. And so having said that, let me set up the whole thing, and we'll start with our StarkStream. Okay. So let's start with the L2Bit on page. We can see that Starknet is stable on the 4th position. Actually, we see a 13%, 14% drop in its total value locked, mostly due to the decrease, to a small decrease in the token price. And we'll have a look at that right now. And but still, we are still on the 4th place, behind Manta Pacific, and with 1.24 billion total value locked. Most of it, of course, is the valuation of the Stark token. And then we also saw an increase in non-native. Let me see if we can have a look, like in non-native total value locked, especially in the DeFi field, as we'll see later on. And but so far so good. I mean, didn't change a lot from last week. And so moving to the price of the Stark token, it went down a bit, and we are around $1.79. So as I said last week, I was expecting to see the price between a range around the $2 figure, and we were very close. We were very close to that figure during the early phase of the week, and as the whole crypto market pumped a bit, and also, like, some people were saying, why isn't the Stark token pumping? And in the meanwhile, Ethereum and Bitcoin were moving the market, right? So I mean, they were some of the few assets that were moving the markets, besides Ethereum and Bitcoin, were like altcoins, or like shit coins, maybe we could call them. They were like related to the AI narrative, And then we saw also some sharp increase in the Uni token, due to the fact that the UniDAO proposed token rewards for token holders, and that made the price of Uni jump more than 50%. But generally speaking, if we compare like the whole scaling solutions market, so taking also as a comparison Optimism and Arbitrum, they didn't increase a lot, compared to also to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And they increased a bit in percentage. They increased more than Stark, but obviously also Stark, it is a different setup, in the sense that it is on its 10 days of life. Therefore, it is very premature, to speak about its market health and stuff like that. I really think that, for the time being, the valuation of Starknet as a network, I'm very happy with it, to be honest. And I think that consolidating at these prices, it is between $1.75 and $2, is very healthy for the network. And because also new users are getting to know the ecosystem, new investors are getting to know the ecosystem. Also in these weeks there was it Denver, so I'm sure also many people and many developers are getting to know the Starknet ecosystem and its tech. Therefore, I think that consolidating on these prices after 10 days that the token was launched is quite healthy. Nothing to worry if Ethereum or Bitcoin are pumped and tokens like Stark don't. I think that consolidating at this price is good, also because I think that now the general crypto market will have to cool down a little bit, at least for the coming weeks, 2-3 weeks, because it went up a lot, also in terms of crypto total market cap. Therefore, it makes sense that we'll see the market cooling down a bit in the coming weeks, and then after the Denkun Ethereum upgrade gets deployed on the 13th or 14th of March. I think especially the L2 space could have some possibility of increase, and because they are simply due to the fact that performance of L2s will increase, so it will be easier to transact in the network, easier and cheaper. And I think there could be a sort of L2 season right there, maybe at the end of March, of April, I don't know, just imagining. It's not financial advice and just thinking aloud, but I'm just expecting the price of Stark to oscillate around this range, and I think it's pretty healthy to have the current valuation. So nothing to add on that. Let me see some comments. Yeah, let me say hello to my friend out something. Hello, my friend. How is it going? Hello, Starky the doggo, my dear friend. How are you? QQ to everybody. And maybe we'll be speaking about NFTs and also Blobert and the DAX Everywhere NFT collection at the end of this StarkStream. And having said that, let's move to the DeFi space on Starknet, which is growing very, very rapidly. Also, thanks to the ongoing Starknet DeFi Spring, which is a initiative where 40 million Stark tokens will be rewarded to users, to DeFi users across the whole Starknet ecosystem. And basically every 2 weeks, some of these 40 million tokens will be gradually distributed to the different protocols, DeFi protocols on Starknet, which will eventually distribute them to their users. And I think the first reward distribution will happen in a week or so. And so as you can see, the DeFi Starknet scene is growing. We are achieved now we're back down a bit, but we passed the 200 millions total value locked in DeFi, which is very, very cool. So we still had a cool increase in total value locked in most protocols on Starknet, such as Nostra Finance is leading the race. I think last week zkLand was leading the race, and then Nostra overtook them. And they're like Nostra is managing almost 98 millions, quite remarkable. Then zkLand follows on the second ranking with almost 50 millions. And then the other protocols follow suit, such as Ecubo, the AMM, with almost 30 millions total value locked. And most protocols had a sharp increase in the weekly TV total value locked change, like Nostra 72%, zkLand 3%, Ecubo almost 20%, MySwap almost 16%, and then also GDAI Swap managed to catch up with the other protocols, as they had some sort of tech problems during the first week of the initiative, and now they're gradually keeping up with that. I'm very happy about that. Then also Stark DeFi saw an increase in its total value locked of 11%, like an increase of 166% in the monthly change. And then also the other DeFi protocols, such as 10K Swap and ICO and SeedSwap, which are all part of the DeFi Spring initiative. And yeah, speaking about the DeFi Spring initiative, I would like to remind you that you can keep on participating in the quests organized by the Starknet Foundation and Interact, which is a quest platform, and they ship a quest every second day, so 3 quests per week. And during this week they launched the USDT USDC quest, and let me see, I actually should take part in more of these quests, but actually I have very little time to play with protocols, and I also have to verify some positions that I already have, because here, even so, for example, you don't have to follow these quests. For example, if you've already provided some liquidity, for example in the Nostra AMM, in the Stark USDC pair, but you didn't verify it, you can simply go here, click on verify, and the Interact platform will verify your position, and you will be allocated points. And then as the quests proceed, you will eventually be able to get some NFTs. But yeah, as I said last week, the aim of these quest initiatives is to guide you through the DeFi Spring, right? So this week we saw the ETH USDC quest being activated, and then also like on Wednesday the USDT USDC pair. So if you provide liquidity there, you can, in addition to the liquidity incentives provided by the foundation, you will also be able to earn some experience points in the Interact platform and the corresponding NFT. So I think the next quest is coming today as well. So let's see what kind of quest it will be. So yeah, I'm very happy with the DeFi Spring. We're seeing a lot of new users experimenting with DeFi protocols, a lot of capitals entering the ecosystem. So far, I think that the first 2 weeks of the initiative were pretty positive. We saw, the DeFi total value locked on Starknet reaching 200 millions, which is pretty good. Hello Starknet fam! DeFi Spring is finally here, and you can now farm some of the 40 million Starks token by simply using Starknet DeFi protocols. Furthermore, you will also be able to get some cool NFTs thanks to the quests that will happen on the Interact platform every second day. Just follow them on Twitter and Discord to start with the first quest of the initiative that consists in providing liquidity in a Stark hit pool. Where is up to you. Enjoy the Starknet DeFi Spring, fam. This is not... So guys, speaking about DeFi, we can also highlight this news from ZK Land, and also ZK Land together with other protocols such as Nostra, they kind of anticipated the DeFi season of a couple of days, 10 days ago, as they launched some liquidity incentives for supplying liquidity in their protocols, and ZK Land did the Starkfall initiative that offered up to 20% yield on their platform by providing Stark tokens. And now they're giving us sneak peek, a hint at what we are going to see next month. So they're going to do a countdown of their airdrop, of their token airdrop. So it is coming. And so I think they will do some kind of quests, also contents. They're very good also at shipping educational contents around Starknet. So I'm expecting a lot of cool initiatives and podcasts and lives, and maybe also and token incentives, liquidity incentives, points incentives. I don't know, but the Zent token is not far away, as far as I understood, and also they're hinting on that, right? So it could happen before the end of March. And obviously, you can play with the ZK Land protocol by providing liquidity, borrowing some tokens, and yeah. So you can also find some tutorials in our YouTube channel.